Hi there, I'm Dr. Tonya Yanok with Yanok PT.
And I'm Anthony Salem, owner of Big Creek Massotherapy.
And this is our show, Care Collaborators, where we talk to each other, we talk to our care collaborators, which are health and wellness professionals that we either network with, work with, refer to, so we can learn more about each other and educate you guys why you might want to check one of them out. So, Anthony, I always refer people to massage, especially for relaxation and whatnot, but tell me more why massage therapy is important as a health and wellness.
To start, I'm going to paraphrase because I don't remember the exact quote because it's a long time ago. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, who wrote the book The Art of Massage, which is what I learned out of 100 years ago or whatever it was in massage school, that massage has a profound effect on all systems of the body. That's a paraphrase, not an exact quote. So a regular massage will chiefly deals with your muscles, but it also has a positive effect on your circulatory system, your lymphatic system, your immune system, waste elimination, and everything else. So that is a broad reason of why you should get regular massage. Of course, it is good for stress relief, pain relief, sinus problems, migraine headaches, sports injuries. It helps reduce discomfort with arthritis. Unfortunately, arthritis is not curable.
Yeah.
And then when you get massage on a regular basis, instead of waiting until you're in pain, you go from being in pain to more of a maintenance routine. So massage becomes preventative. It's just like getting the oil changed in your car or getting the 100,000 mile, if you're like me and keep a car that long, the 100,000 mile tune-up, flushing out your radiator system and all that to maintain that vehicle. The body is like a machine, and if it's not well maintained, it's going to break down. We can help with the breakdowns too, but we want to avoid that. So most common monthly for most people. Some people feel a need to get it every other week, some even every week. You can start doing it weekly and then move into monthly once things are feeling better. But it's very important in our modern society because we're in the U.S. Go, go, go all the time. We don't take the time to not just relax our mind but our bodies and relieve the tension of our busy lives.
What about the mental health?
Well, as we know, physical pain and mental health are linked together. If you're in pain, you're not happy. If you're having stress in your life, it's going to cause physical pain. It'll manifest in your shoulders, in your neck, in your back, in various places, in your digestive system, for some folks.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ulcers are a thing.
Mm-hmm. So when you reduce the stress, which that's another chief reason people get massages, we're not going to directly affect the digestive system, but by reducing stress, it will help with that. Less stress, less upset tummies.
Yes. Yeah, when that nervous system is hyped up and it's in that fight or flight, it's hard for, like, you're bathing your system in cortisol constantly, so it's going to kick on some other, it's a whole cascade of things that happen. We could spend probably a few hours going into depth with that, but even with the space here, this is actually the couples room, massage room that we're sitting in right now. So even creating a safe space, like a calm space with, right now we have the lights on, but usually there's candles and it's, relatively low lit, so you can, kind of step outside of, or step away from all the things, all the stuff in the world that you're dealing with. Hopefully it's nothing too bad, but,
Yeah, and the how massage differs from the other therapies, because we are licensed by the state medical board here in Ohio for massage therapy. So we do incorporate a relaxation element with dimmer lights, soft music, to create that environment. So we are medically trained, and we can do deep tissue massage and all of that fun stuff, make people wince if they like that. But there is that element where they can shut their brain off and relax, which is so important. Because the mind and spirit are connected to the physical body, it helps everything loosen up. Mm-hmm. So to use my hands, you start off like this, and things relax. I'm half Italian, so there's going to be a lot of hands.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's that aspect to it, for sure. And that's what we like to create here. But sometimes people don't want to be massaged really deep or really strong. They just want to relax, because there is the human touch element. Some people don't get enough human contact, and getting a massage is somewhere you can have safe touch.
Yeah.
Because you trust the person's professionalism. It's very soothing. We weren't meant to be solitary beings.
No, not at all.
Living as hermits. So from the time we're babies, touch is soothing. And
yeah, it can definitely help.
Yeah.
And that's why he's one of my care collaborators. When I have clients, especially if they have maintenance programs or they have a lot going on. As a physical therapist, I do some manual therapy, but when it comes to the relaxation or the maintenance stuff, that's where I'm going to say, you know what, you need an hour every week or every month to address this issue, or just have your me time, because I think that's really important. All that, like you said, the dim lights, just the environment, just that time to step away from the real world and just let your brain kind of, shut that brain off a little bit. That's super important, because there's definitely, I think the healthcare system is kind of dumbed down that mind-body connection. They're like, oh, it's just in your head. Well, the brain controls your body. So if you're stressed out, like, it controls your entire body. When you're stressed out, and I say, can you unclench your jaw and relax your shoulders? They're like, no, I'm not doing anything. And then they're like, oh. And they're like, oh, I guess I was clenching. I'm like, okay, so that migraine and that shoulder pain and that neck pain that you had, half of that was manifested because of the stress. Like, so it's, when they're like, oh, it's just in your head. Well, yeah, kind of, but it still manifests. It's real pain. The manifestation is real. So the fact that that's kind of been discarded up in the past, and still currently, I've heard clients even come. I'm sure you've heard the same thing. Like, oh, I have this pain, and they just said it was in my head, but they're having real pain, and it's real. It's not just in their head, but it is originating from there.
Yeah, and there's definitely a domino effect in the body.
Yeah.
And it could start with an emotional issue, or it could start with a physical issue. But then it cascades into other areas of the body, and then, like I said earlier, it might start with a physical injury, but the pain causes emotional stress and unhappiness. Or it might start with an emotional trauma that manifests physically. So the domino effect, you knock one over, and then they all start to follow. I should mention also that we have 4 other therapists on staff here. Everybody's got different ideas what they're comfortable with. So we'll match you with the right person. And most massage places are like that. So feel free to speak up. We'll always consult with you to find out what you're looking for. My best advice is, if you're looking for a massage, whether it's here at Big Creek Massotherapy or somewhere else, is make sure that their staff is licensed by the State Medical Board, that they receive the proper training, and so you're getting what you want. And be vocal about what you want in the massage, the type of pressure you want, where it hurts, whether you want a full body or you just want to focus on a certain area. If you don't like certain areas touched, which I find most common would be feet or face. People sometimes have issues with their face being touched. Have you found that?
Sometimes. It's usually the feet and the hips, because those tickler spots.
Yeah, there's tickler spots too.
Like, does this feel better? And they just start giggling.
Yeah.
So yeah, that doesn't help much.
You don't need to talk your entire massage, but don't be afraid to tell your therapist that, what you like, what you don't like, and if the pressure's good, if it's too much, not enough. But start going on a regular basis. One time is not going to fix a problem that took years to build up. Didn't get there overnight, it's not going to go away overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why regular therapy is the way to go for most people.
Great. And I agree, clearly, because send people to him, people like him all the time. So that's a nice brief review of massage therapy. I think that we hit all the main points. We didn't get in the nitty-gritty of some of the points that you brought up, but those are going to be different episodes because we could spend all day talking about certain specifics on those. So
a lot of different offshoots, modalities that we can cover, and we'll bring in special guests to discuss those specialties.
Yes. So go into the other, and that's why we have this show. Our care collaborators know what each other is doing so that you know, and even we can learn from each other. So I hope this was helpful. So get your regular massages, find a massage therapist near you, or come see Anthony if he's in the area for you, and stay well.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.